guys, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to show you what a day in the life of a real estate agent looks like. So stay tuned to see what my day looks like today.
Hello.
What are you doing today? Where are you going?
I'm ready. I am going to my daycare today.
What are you doing for daycare?
Let me see. Skate rink.
What was that?
Skate rink.
Got a bunch of stuff in here. The open house stuff. It's always a struggle. Making sure everything fits. All right, bud. On the way. This is what we do every morning. Russ takes Jake sometimes, but I've been taking Jake sometimes. Got to get him over there for a great day.
Yep.
Okay, so now that I've gotten my son off to daycare, I've got to make a couple phone calls and I've got to check some emails, and then I've got to get a few office supplies. Hey, how's it going, Dakota?
Like totally different, like totally different idea than what we're going for, but you have any access to rent own home, like now, like today, like tonight,
No.
I can't take it. It's going crazy.
What happened?
Nothing yet. It's like this is not my house. It's not my place. Not like I can't really get on yet.
Yeah. No, I don't have access to anything that you can move into tonight, but I can certainly reach out into my network and see what's possibly available here soon as far as rent to own. I don't typically work in the rent to own arena, but I can do some research and see what's available. Let me see what I can find out, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right. Thanks, Dakota.
Yes, but
Okay, bye. Okay, so today on the agenda, I've already done my prospecting. I've already looked at my emails and caught up on my transactions. But what I have this afternoon is an inspection, which is really important. I'm gonna get there a little bit early so that you can kind of see what's going on there before my clients. After that, it'll just be really analyzing the report and writing addendums. There is my home inspector, Corey. He's the best. And then you can move, but it's not shaky.
Going to radio. We're
almost nice.
100%. Looks like it's spinning now, but how long has this place been vacant?
I don't know, but I just
a
tried to
little
tell
while.
them they have a. So how long do you wait for that to stop spinning?
Well, like, I mean, you give it time, like if there's empty toilets or water heater or something, you know,
Yeah.
like that's the only thing I could think of, but.
So I think we have a split pipe in the crawl space.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you'll leave that on, I'm
We're
just
gonna
gonna
go
verify.
check.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's spinning, right?
It's turning now, yeah.
Okay.
I told them I'd text them the picture.
All right. What's going on?
So you have a hose bib that goes outside.
Okay.
And it froze and it split the pipe.
And
we're very lucky that it's dripping and not spraying out like crazy.
Okay.
But that's what I was trying to explain to him that the inspector didn't find.
Okay.
But as you can see, it's dripping.
What do you think about this, Mr. Wayment?
This house was inspected about a month ago,
Yep.
and there was no issues like that. So we must have had a freezing spell in June.
Right. Okay, so we just got done with the home inspection, and this one was pretty clean, but we do have a major issue because we couldn't actually check all of the plumbing because there was no water to the house. So this house was a rental, and it had renters in it for a time. Whenever they moved out, they probably had the water turned off. So anyway, I had to wait here and get the water turned back on for the home inspector. But another issue that happened is that there's a pipe inside that is burst or kind of has a split in it that could potentially burst. So we had to get the water turned back on, but there's a spigot down in the crawl space that has a split in it that basically we're lucky is not just spewing water everywhere. So anyway, that's all in a day's work. So I'm gonna go from here back to my computer and see what that's all about. So, oh, before that though, I gotta pick up Jake and we'll keep it moving. Pick up.
Hey guys.
How was your day?
Good.
Good.
That's disgusting.
All right, Jake. Gosh, okay, I'm back at home finally from picking up Jake, and it's been kind of a crazy day. While I was picking up Jake, I got a phone call from another one of my clients who met with the architect last week on her new build. So I've got to compile the new plans from the architect with the file that I've already got. So that's on my list of things to do right now. So hopefully we can get the architect plans file put together, and then we can put the two different inspections and repair requests. So hopefully we can get that completed tonight. That should be a good stopping place for the 4th of July. So anyway. Okay, everybody, just a quick note about inspections. As I'm looking through my emails and kind of getting ready to address the issues that we have today, I just want to say a couple things about inspections. Now, a lot of times inspections go really well and there's no issues whatsoever. It's really just an educational moment for the new homeowner. The inspections serve to provide the new homeowner information about their purchase, that being a house in this case. What happens sometimes with real estate agents, home inspectors, and clients is that they take that as an opportunity to almost argue with the seller's agent about why the house isn't good enough. Okay, so I'm gonna break down this whole situation for you and my perspective on how to navigate inspections, repair requests, going back and forth with the different agents and kind of how I go about it. So we just did their inspection today, and now we got to look at the repair request from their buyer on their house. They are a little confused on how this works. They just sent over a repair request of 20 different items. However, one thing to understand about this market is that we had 5 other offers on this house. So if your intention is to send a big laundry list for the sellers to repair, chances are we just have better luck with a less picky buyer. Really what I'm going to do right now is communicate that to them and see if they can prioritize their list a little bit better. We got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So that's absolutely asinine. That's basically, to me, just communicating to me that the buyer's agent isn't educating their buyer on how this process is typically going to go. This is what the email says. The buyers are asking for your sellers to consider making the following repairs, 34 of them. The buyers are aware that the home is sold as is, and I have advised them that their main concerns should be health and safety issues. Then he proceeded to send over 34 repair requests. We're not going to do that. What we are going to do is also value health and safety concerns, but we don't know how to prioritize that for the new owner unless they are okay with us just picking and choosing for them. The hard part is now calling my clients about this. Due diligence typically just stresses everybody out, including agents. How's it going?
Good. Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. So, laundry list.
So I'm going to go through and identify which ones are going to actually be FHA required, so that we can look at those, and then regardless of what they say, then we can just tell them this is what we're going to do for FHA. You kind of only get one shot, you know what I mean? So I'm going to work on that tonight, just identifying out of this 34 what is going to be required for FHA. So my clients are totally fine with that plan. And so what I'm going to do with this inspection report, like I said on the phone, is identify where the FHA requirements are so that we can kind of anticipate what repairs we're going to need to have per FHA requirements. Anything additional from the buyers that they're requesting for us to repair, we're certainly going to look at. However, like I mentioned on the phone, one big misconception about real estate in a seller's market is that the repair negotiations go back and forth. That's actually not the case in my experience at all. You have one shot to get it right. So you need to prioritize on what's important to you. Obviously, health and safety needs to be a top priority always. FHA or VA requirements, and then something that's reasonable. Sellers have offers, backup offers, and more people that want to buy. So as a buyer and a buyer's agent, you want to make sure that you stay consistent throughout the process as being the most ideal buyer. That certainly if there's major issues through the inspection that we discover, that being meth, mold, roof issues, plumbing, or electrical, kind of those big areas, if there's significant issues there, then yes, absolutely those things need to be addressed. Nitpicking every little bit of a house just because it's older or things are a little bit run down, that is not what the inspection is for. Watchdogs, home inspectors, nothing gets past our nose. 23 pages. Hey, 23 pages, 34 repair requests. What can we do? Let's figure this out. Hey Ryan, it's Emma. I was just calling to make sure that we were on track with the septic tank. So I know that you had to dig a hole, and I hope that the perk test actually happened this morning with the holiday and everything coming up. Anyway, give me a call, give me an update as soon as you can, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Okay guys, I've got this home inspection printed out. I'm gonna take a look, identify the things that are gonna come up on an appraisal. I'm gonna do this off camera. It's not very exciting to flip through a report like this, but honestly, a lot of real estate is just facilitating. So for me, identifying a problem, certainly the 34 repair items to be fixed, that's a problem. I'm gonna help my clients navigate through that. My ultimate goal is that everybody has a win-win. So one important thing that I always try to put out there for good vibes is that the buyers want to buy the house. My sellers want to sell the house. In that, there is some common ground. The way that we get there certainly can be a little bit rough, but I try and put the good vibes out there all the time. After this, I'm going to make sure that my son has dinner. I'm gonna do a couple other things before I close down, but that's pretty typical of a real estate agent's day, just navigating all of it. So thank you so much for watching, and remember, a great real estate agent makes your life easier, and I hope you come back for more videos just like this. Bye!